Hey folks, welcome to Market Technical Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com for October 16th, 2007. Well, again, we saw some selling in this market, and we've been talking about for a few days how we just needed a natural pullback in the market. And it seems like today maybe gave us that. This is the second day in a row we pulled back. The NASDAQ ended down 16 points, which was very good to see. And overall, the Dow ended down about 72 points, the S&P down about 10. And it was the first time in quite a while where we saw two consecutive decent pullbacks in a row here. And again, we're finally seeing those divergences, the stochastics here dip down, and that can enable us to push up again. And even though we still remain somewhat overbought, I mean, when you look at the chart here from August 16th, there's no doubt about it that we have gone nearly straight up. Very few pullback days. We had one here, a couple right here. Small ones, the little red ones don't really count in my opinion. They're so tiny. It's like a down day of a couple points on the NASDAQ. But here finally we saw this little bit of chink in the armor. And in any way looking at it, you can see, okay, finally we might come down to this 20 moving average. But in the very least, at least we're getting that little pullback. And you always have to do that. Again, it's options expiration week, which is always a shady week. And what do I mean by that? Well, the last two options expiration weeks we've had have been volatile beyond belief. And there were tons of shorts both weeks. And each time some news came out, whether it's the Fed or, the Fed on both actually, and one was the discount rate 2 months ago, and the other one was the Fed funds rate and the discount rate, 50 basis point cut. But anyways, what you saw today was another down day. And it is options expiration week, and in the chat room we kept on saying, beware guys, it's not as simple as this. We've gone down 2 straight days, Monday and Tuesday, but we would not be surprised to see the markets push up. And of course, we were waiting on Intel, YHOO, and IBM earnings, and lo and behold, what do those earnings do? Well, we can take a look right at those charts, and we'll even put up the level 2 here, so everyone can kind of see where the level 2 is. All right, and looking at the level 2 here, you can see IBM. The IBM closed up $1.57 today to $119.60, and it's trading down about 117.43 by 117.65. So it is down about $2 after hours. However, keep in mind it was up $1.50 today. So if it was up $1.50, down $2 net, you're talking about a 50-cent downer here. Not too great on earnings, believe it or not. However, Intel, look at this. Intel comes out, blows the street away with revenue. A very, very nice report, and we're seeing Intel trading up here, and this is about 5 o'clock now in the afternoon on Eastern time, and you're seeing Intel trading up well over $1 after hours, which is a sizable move for that stock. And it was down 27 cents during the day, so up here is a very nice gain, closing at 25.48. Now it's trading at 26.83 by 84. Excuse me. Well, we were thinking about, all right, this one's a good one, but how about YHOO? Because YHOO reported at 4:30. YHOO, whoa, a major beat here on YHOO, a monster move. You see it closed here at 26.69, and now it's trading after hours at 29.26 by 27. That's nearly a little less than 3 points to the upside. Just a huge move on YHOO here, and this has set the key for tech right now. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Well, let's look at the ES futures, which started trading again at 4:30. Here's the day, guys. We had some big sells all day, very, very choppy market. Decent volume, about 1.8 million contracts on the ES futures, and this is the December contract, and we closed right over here. All right, IBM comes out, Intel, YHOO, boom. Look at these futures. All right, now we're trading up about 6.25 points on the futures off these earnings, and very light volume still so far. It's after hours all the way till tomorrow will be very light volume up until about 8 o'clock or so, 9 o'clock in the morning on Eastern time. However, no doubt about it, the earnings after hours here have given us a little pushback. And what I like to show here, and you can't really see the dot here, but we did touch that 20 moving average on the ES futures, and that's always the key. The market always needs to come back to that. What we didn't do is we didn't touch that 20 moving average on the NASDAQ yet. So it's still up in the air there. Yes, it looks like tomorrow will be a good start to tech, and tech should be very strong tomorrow, I would guess. We'll continue to monitor this and see how much lift we get out of it, but it does appear that after a 2-day pullback here, we did get a boost on earnings with Intel and YHOO. Okay? And what's nice about this is at least you got the little pullback now for a possible move up again, back to the old highs. We'll see how far we go. I'm not sold on a rally yet, even though the earnings today were very good. I'm still very, very cautious in many ways here, and that will be the way I remain for the near term anyways. What you did see here is this is the intraday NASDAQ chart. And you see we tried to rally, and we did rally intraday early in the day. By about 11:30, we did go positive on the NASDAQ. But early in the afternoon, we started to sell off again. We followed this moving average, and let me get out my trend tool here. You can see this was a move we took, and we took this up and pierced the 20 moving average, the 50 moving average, all the way up, right up to here, which is where the NASDAQ was positive early in the day. Well, then we started to sell. Sell right down to that 20 moving average. We bounced back to the 50, sold through the 20, and then we kind of hovered up along this 20 moving average right here for the most of the afternoon until we got a sell program that came in the market, sold us down here near the lows, and then we rallied a little bit right up to the 20 moving average, and this is where we closed. All right, and again, the NASDAQ doesn't show after hours because there is no after hours on the NASDAQ, so we kind of have to go by the ES, the S&P futures, which gives us the after hours view right here. And you can see the move up right there based on YHOO and Intel's earnings. Now, the question is, well, what goes on tomorrow? You know, it's a tough case. It does appear that tech as of now, and the ES is up 650 right now, which is a nice little move. That's a nice sizable move after hours. But the question still remains, we have an initial push up tomorrow. Does it continue? Options expiration week is going to be whippy, and we knew that going into it. We said it in the video Friday and yesterday, and this is not out of the question to see us down 2 days, then possibly up big tomorrow to whip out the shorts. The shorts probably got on board the last 2 days. A few of them did anyways, and now they're going to probably get taken out to the upside. So we'll see what happens going into Friday, but Options X is very, very whippy, and you just got to be careful trading it. In other words, what we like to say is generally you stay out of swing trades or out of, I do a lot of day trading, but very, very small positions if you're swing trading. That's what I do. And again, I just speak from my personal opinion about what I do. I just give you guys what I do. It's in no regard, in no way an indicator of what you should do. You have to talk to your financial advisor, and I say that every day, but it's very true. Always talk to your financial advisor. They know way better than me. I'm just here giving you my personal opinion. All right, looking at the ES again. You can see that channel, and I want to draw this channel in because for the first time we got near that channel today. And looking at this parallel channel, look at this, guys. And this is almost, if you remember, we talked about where you would look to buy. It was on a touch of that channel on the bottom because we haven't broken outside of that channel. And again, I'll just reiterate here the moves, and I'll just draw them in because it's so easy and quick to draw them in. But this is what it's all about here. And you can see we pierced all the way up here, which was the reversal day. And this channel basically is everything, in my opinion. It's been so accurate here. Until we break out of it and close below this channel, you might as well go buy it. So, in other words, today we touched that bottom area of the channel, which was slightly below the 20 moving average. And as this is hold true, it's been a buy. Yeah, you can't dispute the chart. And again, yeah, you can go long. I could go long, I should say, since I'm speaking from my opinion. But for the most part, I'm staying on the sidelines here. We're going to get a near-term bounce. I'm not going to pay up now for it in the after hours. I still remain having fun trading the tech stocks, the smaller stocks, and I'm doing so well doing that in the chat room that there's really no reason to risk anything until I see a direct signal. What I'd like to see is, personally, should we break out of this to the downside, then I think we have a nice little fall down to this 50. And the first time we close below this channel, I will be looking to go short an index. Should that not happen, then it stays in this channel. And, anyone who wants to play for the little moves here and there can easily play this. Other than that, I encourage everyone to come join our swing trade alerts. Again, we've done very well on the fall down in the last couple days as we were preparing for this as we topped out on this channel up here. I can't obviously say what we're in right now, but they're both in the money, both positions we have. We closed one out for a nice profit yesterday as well. The intraday stock chat is going to be fun tomorrow, no doubt about it. The tech news and tech earnings, the good earnings, are going to make all the stocks we play in the chat room go have a lot of fun tomorrow. Big moves in those stocks, and it will be a good time. All right, guys, just one more time. I want to just point this out. Look at the trend here, and then after hours we broke out. And then notice here, all right, you have multiple hits of the resistance point, and then after hours we did break out. So you got to lean towards the upside bias tomorrow. The futures are up 6.75 now, and we will be back tomorrow to give you another update on where this market is, what earnings came out, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Have a wonderful afternoon. Take care.